No. No, I don't think I will.
Rob, 23. Swipe left if you're an angry feminist.
Gladly.
Jimmy, 29. Proud alpha male. Don't talk to me unless your body count is less than 3.
Goodbye.
Number 2, you're paying. I am worth it. I can afford myself. If I wanted to go out by myself, I could afford it. If you're taking me out, you're paying the bill. There's no splitting the bill. Number 3.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
You stay out of my business and we'll be just fine. I'm grown. I spit 4 children out of my stomach. They were cut out, raised them to adulthood. I can handle myself and you.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, you may have seen a video from me yesterday or the other day, but truth is I've been out for like 2 weeks because I decided to take my first vacation in 5 years. So I've missed you a lot, guys. And you know what else I've missed? Hating ruthlessly on women. So with that being said, let's get started, guys, with this one right here that has more operations done to her face than Michael Jackson. And let's see what 5 things a woman over 50, excuse me, expects on a date. Let's get started.
5 things I expect as a woman over 50 when a man takes me out. Number 1, you take me out, you ask me out, you pick me up. I'm not coming to you, you're coming to my door, you're knocking on my door. Number 2, you're paying. I am worth it. I can afford myself. If I wanted to go out by myself, I could afford it. If you're taking me out, you're paying the bill. There's no splitting the bill. Number 3, I don't give a shit if your mama, your wife, your whatever, if that's your own business. Keep it out of my business. If I'm going out with you, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about how bad someone is to you. I don't give a shit. And number 4, you stay out of my business and we'll be just fine. I'm grown. I spit 4 children out of my stomach. They were cut out, raised them to adulthood. I can handle myself and you.
Is any of you gentlemen wearing his shining armor today? Because you could be this woman's Prince Charming. And basically what you have to do is be an Uber driver. You go to her place, you pay the gas to take this woman's fat ass anywhere you're going. Then you do some charity walk where you pay for the food of some stranger you don't even know. You don't get to talk about yourself. You don't get to ask her anything. Just pay for the gas, pay for the food, take her back, and go home. All right. Now, and this for a single mother of 4 over 50. Now, I know this deal sounds attractive to a lot of you guys, but here's another one. Hear me out. I've got another thing. What if this woman comes to our homes and makes us a sandwich? I like it with mayonnaise. And then she does the dishes, and then she closes the door behind her when she leaves. How's that for a plan?
I like the sound of that.
Also, take a look at how physically unpleasant this woman is. And I'm not even talking about the lips that resemble a baboon's a-hole. I'm talking about the look of pure entitlement and arrogance and narcissism in her eyes. Alright, now some may try to lie to you and tell you that this is a look of assertiveness and decisiveness. It's not. It's just the look of a female dog you don't want to touch with a 6-foot pole.
And that's a fact.
But now, gentlemen, let's move on to this woman. And if you've been around the block, you will remember that this woman got actually denied by a matchmaker who she paid thousands of dollars for. So imagine how miserable this woman's situation is that she gets denied by matchmakers. And here she is to give us an update. Let's have a listen.
Got my first match. I was so excited when I got the email today from the matchmaker saying my first match was in. Obviously, the first thing I did was look at pictures. That's what we're all gonna do. The pics were not great. Sometimes guys can just have bad pictures. So I was like, let me read through his profile just to see, because the matchmaker texted me and really felt good about this match. I was optimistic. Reading through the profile, we definitely had a lot in common. He was also an entrepreneur. Oh, this won't come out. He definitely said he likes to be active and fit, and I was like, your pictures do not reflect that. And there was another part of his profile that really stuck out, which he does own multiple businesses, and one of them, without outing him, is that he works with animals. They don't give you specific information like last name or anything like that, but given all the information they had given me, I was easily able to find him on Google, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, like within 1 minute. For the business that he has where he works with animals, there were a lot of reviews from people that said he's abusive to the animals. So that was obviously a giant red flag. Read a lot of the responses he was giving to people that were leaving these bad reviews. And there was one that said he thought the pandemic was a fraud and he was an anti-vaxxer. Pump the brakes. Something about me, I believe in science. I believe in being vaccinated. So I wrote to the matchmaker.
Yes, guys, she believes in the current thing, right? Whatever the current thing is, she believes in it. What I want you to do as we continue with the video is just think about all the things that are not up to her level. So this guy goes to the gym, but he's not fit enough. This guy is attractive, but not attractive enough. This guy owns multiple businesses, so he is a sort of a millionaire, but he's not rich enough, right? This man is not attractive enough, even though she has to put like 50 things on her face for it not to fall off, all right? Just pick these things along as we continue, guys.
And said, okay, these things should have all been vetted. Number one, someone that's being accused of abusing animals is not my man. And also, my man is going to be, at minimum, double boosted. In my stalking of him on the internet, I found a video of him speaking negatively about women, another red flag. I also thought he...
Now, that's definitely a red flag. When you criticize women for the things they do bad, guys, when are you going to learn that women are allowed to do anything? Everything flies with women, all right? You're not allowed to criticize them. I criticize them, and look where it's taken me. Going insane, right? I'm such a bad person for doing it, honestly.
Dressed really sloppy, which for someone that is a self-proclaimed self-made millionaire, which he put all over the internet, I was like, why are you dressing so sloppy and not putting yourself together? A lot of red flags. Mainly the fact that he abuses animals and he's an anti-vaxxer. Like, those are definitely like no-go. Also, his responses to some of the reviews that were left online were very unprofessional and tactless.
So the TikTok ends right here. Now, I've watched another part of this, and she also mentions that this guy is not LGBTIQ friendly. Now, here is the impossible thing that these women can get over. They want a man who politically agrees with them, but it just so happens that the men who politically agree with these feminists are not the type of men they will ever feel attracted to. So what they want is essentially impossible. It's physically impossible to have a man who both agrees politically with her and doesn't have pink hair and has an ounce of masculinity, right? Has at least 2 cells of testosterone. So good luck, madam.
It's not going to happen.
But now, guys, I know that one feminist is not enough for a video, so here I bring you another one to close it off with a delicious, delicious feminist.
Rob, 23. Swipe left if you're an angry feminist.
Gladly.
Jimmy, 29. Proud alpha male. Don't talk to me unless your body count is less than 3.
Goodbye.
Tim, 23. Looking for a sexy little lady to help me get over my ex. No fat chicks.
You look like the Crypt Keeper.
Neil, 30. I'm on here to find my wife. I'm ready to give you all the love you've ever wanted.
That's fast.
Seeking a traditional conservative woman.
Out the window.
Dom, 32. My requirements. Must be available at all times, make at least $70K a year, and have an apartment where I can crash most nights.
For free? Get out of here.
Tristan.
Now, you know this is cap because no man ever cares about what a woman makes and has said the words, I want a woman who makes at least X amount of money. Well, there may be one, all right? On this planet right now, there is this one guy who cares about that. But for the rest of us, it doesn't apply. And I love how Every time a man demands anything out of her, just anything, don't be fat, don't be overweight, right? And because this woman is a cow and a land whale, she swipes right. The other guy wanted a woman with a body count of less than 3, and because she's the equivalent of a public toilet and has dropped more boxes than Mike Tyson, she swipes right again. This other guy wanted a traditional wife, and of course, she's a feminist, so we can't have that, right? It's just, guys, the moral of the story is, can you please stop with your preferences, right? And with your personal opinions and all that. Can you just be docile little puppies that take any woman, you know, without any sort of demands or anything? When will you learn, guys? Let's continue.
29. Must be blonde or brunette, medium-sized boobs, small waist, big butt, work out at least 6 times a week.
Do these men even like women?
Mitchell, 27. Looking for a girl to slowly replace all my friends. The more controlling, the better.
My sweet boy, you need to go to therapy.
Garrett replied to your photo. Is this you at Pride?
Yeah, from last summer. Have you ever been?
Nah, I don't fuck with that gay shit.
Then you don't fuck with me. Goodbye, Garrett.
Dan replied to your prompt. If you're looking for a water sign, I'm a Scorpio. I love astrology.
I'm a Cancer. Match made in heaven. Would you want to grab dinner sometime this... Wait a minute. Dan Howard. Mr. Howard, my kindergarten teacher? Goodbye. I'm done.
And she had to believe in astrology. We have the full pack. Feminist, LGBTIQ, barbecue friendly, believes in astrology, over 30, high body count, with the full package here, guys. If you want to trash your life and ruin your life in the fastest way possible, here's the perfect woman for you. But with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I'll be happy to see you next time. Drop a like if this video entertained you, and have a good one.